at the church of Agios Nikolaos that is located in the village of Vevi, in the cemetery of the village. And this church, it's a Byzantine church. It was built in 14th century and special at the year of 4080. There was renovated last years from the archaeological museum of Florina. This is a original church of that period. You can see the direction of the church is eastern, like the old Orthodox church, and it's built in stone. And I think the dimension is 5 meters and 7 meters high. This church has been renovated a long times in the past, and here the locals have done some mistakes and some damages to the church, but we are lucky that they do those mistakes, those constructions, because there is still alive. Come to see here all the church in a little bit. We're gonna get inside. We have proofs of the guy who built this church, and we have something unique to this church. We have, upon the figures inside the church, we have something unique. We have the figure of the guy who made this building. At this time, we must understood it was we don't have internet, we don't have newspaper, and if you want to be famous, you must do a big gift to the community, and that's why the guy who built this thing, he makes sure that inside the figures with all the saints, he put his finger upon the saints. Okay, let's go inside. If you have light to your cell phone, I want to turn it on because we don't have light. Please don't touch the walls because it's the original paintings. And we have here proofs for around the visitors. All the people have visited that church. They were here, leave a little bit of side. They do a little bit of disaster. The paintings of the church is upon the 14th century, and as I tell you before, here we have the signs of the people, of the guy who made this church. Here in Greece, in ancient Greece, I can say you what it's telling in Greece. One moment to find it. Okay. I will tell it first in Greece and then I will explain you to English. Ανεγέρθην εις βάθος θεμελίων και ανιστορήθη ο Θεός, ο πανσέτικος ναός του Αγίου Ενδοξότου Αρχιερέα και Θαυματουργού Νικολάου Μύρονος για συνδρομής κόπου και εξόδου και εντιμότου δούκα ιερέως. Okay, now in English. This church is built through the floor from a church, from a priest that is called Lucas, and his wife is called Kali. We have the proofs that the priest is called Lucas and his wife was Kali. It was two Greek names from, I don't know the place, but it was Greek people because the languages is in Greek languages. And let me show you that unique I tell you before. Here we have in some, yes, this is the priest. He was to be famous. It was the guy who built this thing. He makes sure that he and his wife is upon the saints, and he paint up his figure inside the church. This is the time that the guy who built the church give the church to Agios Nikolaos, like a present. This is Mr. Dukas. We don't know anything about that priest. And this is his wife. His name is Kali. You can see here the damages of people that visited the church, and he made a lot of damage. This is Agios Nikolaos. You see in Greeks, Prostatis Agios Nikolaos. Here, again, we have Greek languages. It tells Deisis. One moment to find it. One moment to find it. Okay. Deisis του δούλου του Θεού Δούκα. It's like a gift to the god of Mr. Dukas, the priest Dukas, to Agios Nikolaos, that church. This is the church. Yes. That church used to be in the past a little bit higher, but after damages that we have at 1960, at the year of 1960, the local people, they try to make this, to fix these damages, and they take a little bit of the height of the roof down, and they cut some of the figures. But we are lucky that they do that fixing, and we have now the original paintings of the church. Like it. I want to show you some proofs of the early grapes here in the come to show you. Here we have proof of early grapes. You can see here the crosses. This is limestone. You can see here the crosses. It's very, you don't know the date, but it's very old grapes. Like this one here. You can see the cross.
So this would be what, like 1800 maybe?
I don't know, we don't know the age, but for sure it was a Byzantine period because of the church and the cemetery. We can understand that the village is very old. At this period they have a church like this, and we can understand that the Vevi, Banica, it was a big, not city, but it was one of the three biggest villages at that period in the area of Flώρινας or Φλώρινας. Now, if you want to